Japan was struck by a magnitude 8.8 earthquake off its northeastern coast on Friday, triggering a 13-foot or 4-meter tsunami that washed away cars and tore away buildings along the coast near the epicenter. In various locations along Japan's coast, television footage showed severe flooding, with dozens of cars, boats and even buildings being carried along by the waters. A large ship swept away by the tsunami ran directly into a breakwater in Kesennuma City in Miyagi. Officials were trying to assess the possible damage from the quake but had no immediate details. The quake, which struck at 2:46 p.m. local time, was followed by a series of aftershocks, including a 7.4 magnitude one about 30 minutes later. The US Geological Survey upgraded the strength of the first quake to a magnitude 8.8. The Meteorological Agency used the tsunami warning for the entire Pacific coast of Japan. NHK was warning those near the coast to get to safer ground. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center in Hawaii said the tsunami warning was in effect for Japan, Russia, Marcus Islands, and the Northern Marianas. A tsunami watch had been issued for Guam, Taiwan, the Philippines, Indonesia, and the US state of Hawaii. The quake struck at a depth of 6 miles or 10 kilometers, about 80 miles or 125 kilometers off the eastern coast, the agency said. The area is 240 miles or 380 kilometers northeast of Tokyo. In downtown Tokyo, large buildings shook violently and workers poured into the streets for safety. In central Tokyo, trains were stopped and passengers walked along the tracks to platforms. Footage on NHK from the Sendai office showed employees stumbling around and books and papers crashing from desks. Several quakes had hit the same region in recent days, including a 7.3 magnitude one on Wednesday. 30 minutes after the quake, tall buildings were still swaying in Tokyo and mobile phone networks were not working. Japan's Coast Guard has set up task force and officials are standing by for emergency contingencies, a Coast Guard official said.
নাচ ভিডিও আছে এবারে খাবার ওখানে একবার একটু যেতে হবে ওদের খাওয়া শেষ হলে